I'm Judea Murray, and here on a positive note, we highlight the most heartwarming stories from all around our tri-state that move and inspire us. And we begin with a story on someone who just might be the best bowler on Long Island. Splits, spares, strikes, and turkeys. This girl knocks down every pin, even though she has trouble seeing them. Take a look.
Don't feel bad. That's my number one thing. I don't like to throw a pity party for myself because this is my life. It makes me me. I have pain every single day. I could be hysterically crying.
More often than not, though, you'll see North Babylon's Skylar McGarity smiling and dancing, even in a hospital.
I know a lot of people with my disorder aren't working or aren't going to school, but I didn't want to be that.
Skylar's disorder is known as pseudotumor cerebri. The name means false brain tumor because the symptoms of pressure in the brain are there, but the tumor is not. Skylar's blind in one eye and has several disorders in both eyes.
I have amblyopia, strabismus. I also have Duane syndrome.
That last one, Duane syndrome, is one of Skylar's favorites.
It's actually a pretty cool trick that I like to show people. So when I follow a finger, only one of my eyes moves.
That's a cool trick.
Yeah.
Use that for a conversation starter?
Yeah, of course.
Despite all of this, 21-year-old Skylar made the Adelphi bowling team. Impressive and a minor miracle. She was born blind in her left eye, and then in 8th grade, everything got much worse.
I started having stroke symptoms, so I lost feeling in my left side of my body, and that was terrifying.
My stomach dropped like you wouldn't believe, and that day was probably the scariest day of my life.
At 15, a shunt was placed in Skylar's brain. A few months ago, she had a new one put in. No biggie.
The first one, they had to drill into the skull and all of that stuff, but this one, the hole's already there, so they just had to...
You're a pro.
Yeah. It all just kind of looks like a white blob. I can see the dots, that's just because they're kind of right in front of me.
And you aim towards the white blob.
Yeah.
And sometimes those blob-like figures can be humans.
I walk into a lot of things. Oh, sorry.
She bumps into me all the time.
Let's go, Sky, you got this.
Skylar has overcome every obstacle in her path, and there's one thing she can see quite clearly. Her bowling has helped her survive.
It makes me have goals. No matter how bad the pain is that day or how bad my vision is that day, I can say that I did that, and it's the best feeling ever. Yes!
Skylar's impact on her team is evident. They have the best record in the ECC conference. Nothing's impossible. Over in New Jersey, there's a team making headlines for his invention that could save lives.
So this is another one of my funny inventions.
At 13 years old, Mark Liszczynski of Mawa is already a prolific inventor. He has a patent for this one, a self-disinfecting protective garment.
Behind these pockets of disinfecting solution are air pockets. And then when you inflate these air pockets, they actually make the disinfecting solution, they push it through a porous layer onto the outside of the suit. And then the disinfecting solution trickles down the rest of the suit and it disinfects it entirely so that then the healthcare worker can safely remove it without being infected.
Mark was first inspired during the Ebola outbreak and by Dr. Kent Brantley, who became infected while he was treating patients in Liberia.
I was really touched by this overall because there were thousands of other healthcare workers just like him who were risking their lives.
Mark's father is also an inventor and says his son has always had a heart to combine his genius with humanity.
The unique thing about Mark is that he looks at problems as opportunities to solve with technology. And he applies these skills to look creatively and to solve problems that he perceives that other people have.
Mark is now looking for a company that will produce his hazmat suit.
That these thousands of healthcare workers who are risking their lives, they need to be helped. And any company out there, I would absolutely offer my patent and my suit absolutely for free.
Mark's not new to this either. He invented a no-spill pill bottle to make sure patients could access their medication one pill at a time using just one hand. It's impressive. In Connecticut, a group of officers and civilians proved that there ain't no mountain high enough. Lieutenants Rob Cluck and Dave Hartman just returned back to work after climbing Kilimanjaro, the tallest freestanding mountain in the world. They did it to show their support for the athletes of the Special Olympics who have their own mountains in life to climb every single day. Just 2 weeks before the 19,000-foot trek to the peak, these officers raised almost $160,000 for the Special Olympics.
You can accomplish anything, no matter who you are, as long as you put your mind to it and keep working at it.
Does that mean Everest is next on the list?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Welcome back and job well done. Now you know what that sound means. It's time for a feel-good fact. And this one will make you feel good because I'm pretty sure it'll get you to chuckle. So there's this hill on New Zealand's North Island, and its name is pretty unique. In fact, it has the title of the longest place name in the world. Want to know what it's called? All right, I've been practicing this for days, guys. So here goes nothing. Tamara Fakata. Oh, hold on. Let's try this again. Tamara Fakatani Hanga. Oh, Lord. All right. I should have stretched. Maybe that's it. Okay. Tamata Fakatani Hana Ko Ao Otamata. One more. I can do it. I can do this. Taumata Fakata Nihana Ko Ao Ota Matea Toripuka Kapiki Mauna Haranuku Po Kai Fen U Akita Natahu. Alright, I need some water after that one. That was great. It's the tortoise, not the hare. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was your feel-good fact. There's an artist in New Jersey with a need for speed. He's creating breathtaking work, but don't blink or you'll miss him. Check him out.
It's almost like magic. A black canvas furiously filled with paint, and before you know it, a famous face appears. Today, in honor of Women's History Month, powerful figures look down at students at Brookdale Community College.
My goal is to inspire people's lives to go all in and live with passion, exactly like the people that I paint.
Tom Verano is the speed painter behind Emotion into Art. The former portrait photographer said he never imagined this would be the path he would take.
I don't even like helping my wife paint the walls in our house.
But he was inspired after he saw another speed painter and buried himself inside his house until he could master this craft. For Verano, it's about more than just the wow appeal. He recreates inspirational figures and tells their stories so it can ignite something into his audience.
We all need to find what our purpose is. And we have to go all in. Once you find that, it's like holding it with kid gloves.
A message that resonates long after the paint has dried.
His message of, continue doing what you love, and when you get to a certain point in life, continue to pour into other people, and I feel like that's how you grow.
They say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And I hear Verano gets to travel around the country to spread that important message. Now from New Jersey to New York, where residents are still adjusting to the statewide ban on plastic bags, it's all a part of an environmental push to reduce, reuse, and recycle. While another artist, this time from the Bronx, is taking used plastic bags and turning them into masterpieces. His name is Ray BK, and he wants to remain faceless. He says he's been creating art his whole life and has been inspired to take a more environmentally friendly approach. When he sees plastic bags on the street, the artist says he collects them along with other objects that would have probably ended up in a landfill.
A lot of time just walking the streets, putting up stickers and doing different things, and I started finding all these bags everywhere, just like basically they were all over, and I just thought, hey, let me see what I can make out of these.
One man's trash is Ray BK's treasure. Thanks for helping clean up our planet and making something pretty beautiful out of all of it. Well, baseball season is almost here, and it's a time when teams host press conferences to introduce their new prospects. Well, today, Jersey's Trenton Thunder is in the spotlight, and their new guy is good, but he plays a bit rough. Get ready for the cutest video you'll see all day. This is Dash, Thunder's newest bat dog. Dash is 9 weeks old, and today was his first day on the job at Arm & Hammer Park. Dash is 4th generation and will join his cousin Rookie as one of the team's official bat dogs. Well, Dash is off to bat retrieval school. He'll make his game debut in 2021. Well, guys, Look at his little face. He'll be perfect for his job.